After years of being criticized for my pointless career, Dad said, "From now on, you'll pay rent." So I packed and left. Days later, Mom texted, "Rent's due. Where are you?" I ignored it. My dad, Bobby, runs a custom carpentry business and acts like he invented woodworking. My brother, Mason, is the golden child who joined the family business right out of high school. Me, I work with metal, custom railings, steel staircases, industrial shelving for local businesses. I've been building my skills since I was 17. Started welding exhaust pipes in my buddy's garage for gas money. Now I was landing real contracts, making decent income. According to Bobby, metalwork is cold and soulless. Never mind that I was making solid money. Every project I completed got dismissed as playing around with scraps. I lived rent-free in their garage apartment while I found my footing. Translation, until I gave up and joined them. Sunday dinner, Bobby was sawing through his steak. Any real work lined up, or just more playing around with scrap metal? I'm finishing a custom reception desk. Clients paying me $4,000 for 2 weeks' work. Bobby snorted. $4,000 for bending metal bars? You're making fancy junk that'll be replaced in 5 years? Mason jumped in. Anyone can weld metal together. Real woodworking takes actual skill. Bobby leaned back and said, "From now on, you'll cover your own rent. No more freebies. Rent's due at the end of the week." "Okay," I said, and went back to eating. This wasn't about money. I made more than Mason. This was about control. I started packing the next morning. By the time Bobby left for work, I was gone. No note, no goodbye. Found a 1,200 square foot industrial space across town. 10 days of silence. Then my mom texted, "Rent's due. Where are you?" I didn't respond. More messages came. "Did you forget what day it is? We can't carry dead weight anymore." Mason called, "Where the hell are you? You can't just disappear." "I moved out. I have my own shop now." He laughed. "You think you can just walk away?" This family doesn't work that way. Thursday evening, Bobby showed up at my shop, arms crossed. That expression that used to terrify me. "We need to talk about the rent situation. I don't live there anymore." That should be exactly what you wanted. Me standing on my own. That apartment was family support. You don't get to walk away from obligations. Maybe you shouldn't have treated support like a leash. I'm not paying rent for a place I don't live. You don't get to show up at my business and threaten me. You'll regret this. When you come crawling back, don't expect us to be waiting. Then it got ugly. Clients suddenly canceled consultations. Suppliers questioned my credit. My buddy's cousin at the bank said Bobby had been asking about my business account. Bobby was actively sabotaging my business, spreading lies about my financial stability. I caught them on camera taking pictures of my shop, documenting safety violations. "This is what happens when you bite the hand that fed you," Bobby said. I pulled out my phone and started recording. "You're trespassing. Keep it up." And this goes to the police. 2 days later, someone spray painted "Scam Artist" across my shop window. My cameras caught Bobby's truck at 2 a.m. Mason with the spray paint. I called Detective Cruz and filed for restraining orders. At the hearing, I had everything. Video footage, police reports, witness statements, financial records. The judge reviewed the security footage showing Mason spray painting my window and Bobby conducting surveillance. Her ruling: no contact, stay 500 feet away, pay $15,000 in restitution for damaged equipment and lost income, plus legal fees. Bobby's face went white. Mason looked sick. Within 2 weeks, they'd lost 3 major accounts, including a $40,000 kitchen contract. Mason got arrested 12 days later for driving past my shop during business hours. 3 days in county lockup. Bobby took a plea deal on felony charges. My business exploded. 6 months later, I moved to a 3,000 square foot facility and hired an assistant. Their carpentry business circled the drain, down to just the 2 of them working projects that barely covered overhead. I never spoke to them again. The restraining orders are still in effect. They'd claimed I'd never amount to anything without their support. Instead, I built something bigger and more profitable than anything they'd ever achieved.